and going into the transfer window before anything had happened, absolutely keep. But if he is to go, then let him go. And yeah, we'll get over it. We'll figure out a replacement, and we'll just go from there. It's rather to just rip the plaster off. Nicholas Dominguez.
Keep. Yep, I would keep. I think he's a very solid option in the midfield. Yeah, keep him.
Yeah, and I agree. He's obviously on his day. He is such an incredibly hard-working midfielder, who I'm very appreciative of personally. I think ever since he's arrived, we've seen a few really quality moments from him, and I think he's a wonderful player to have in the team. So yeah, I absolutely agree. Ryan Yates.
Keep. Next question.
Yeah, absolutely. He is the heart and soul of this football club, and everything that we were, and everything that we are. And I actually said this the other day. Seeing Newcastle fans' response to Sean Longstaff being sold to Leeds, a player who wasn't exactly the star of the team, but represented the area, localish boy, and everything in between. They were gutted that he left, and it's made me realise, shit. Like, even if we're in the Champions League and Yates will only play like twice a season, I'm going to be absolutely heartbroken if he ever leaves. He's already gone, but Danilo, do you think that was the right decision?
Unfortunately, I think the ankle break ruined him. Um, it was so weird because we signed him as a defensive midfielder, but it always looked like his talent was higher up the pitch. But there was too much talent higher up the pitch in terms of Morgan Gibbs White, to really play him there. So really gutted that he's left, because he gave us some really good memories, and
Mm.
he'll always be remembered as like that first season, that goal against I think it was Southampton. I think just phenomenal.
Yeah,
Great guy. But that game at Wembley was when I was like, I'm sorry, but he's not good enough anymore. The game at Wembley against Man City, he didn't have the focus, he didn't have the speed to pass it, just giving away the ball so much, and it just kept happening. So he's just not ready for this now, and I think unfortunately that ankle break has ruined him a bit.
yeah, and again, going back to the first episode, a few weeks ago now, I had him down as our most underwhelming player of the season, but I did stress that it was through absolutely no fault of his own. It's because we know how good Danilo was before that injury and how important it was going to be important for us. He started our first game of the season, and then obviously that ended within minutes, essentially. And then yeah, I think that was absolutely the beginning of the end, because from that point onwards he looked a shell of the player he was. He didn't have that confidence and the drive to properly apply himself, um, hinging off of that injury. So yeah, I am sad that he's gone and that it hasn't eventually worked out. He is only 24, so I do think that he can still come back, wherever it may be. It just won't be with us, and I do absolutely hope that he does, because again, if he can get back to those best days elsewhere and with nothing to do with Forest, so that he will never score against us or anything like that, absolutely, I'd be thrilled for him. But I think as of right now, especially the fee that we got for him as well, because it seems like it's a decent fee. Yeah, I think Sell was the right choice. Taiwo